Heat Seekers, we have your tight end tiers for week 3. We're going to get right into the content. Right here, tier 1, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Darren Waller. Same exact tier as last week. Right now, it doesn't look like anybody else is going to crack this tier 1. We're going to see a little bit more. Maybe some guys like Dallas Goedert. Maybe Kyle Pitts can get back in here if he gets more integrated into that Atlanta offense. But right now, these 3 guys are pretty much head and shoulders above the rest of the crowd, in my opinion. But moving into tier 2, we've got Dallas Goedert right here at the top. That Philadelphia offense is moving. And I think that as teams concentrate on eliminating A.J. Brown a little bit more, we're going to see Dallas Goedert be a safety blanket for Jalen Hurts and a big red zone threat down the stretch this season. So right now he's my tight end 4. Obviously, if Kittle comes back, he fits into this group, but we haven't got good news on that yet. So not expecting him to play this week. We've got Zach Ertz, who was a lot more integrated into the offense last week in Arizona. Kyle Pitts, who still needs to get acclimated in that new Atlanta offense with Marcus Mariota. Hopefully they can start building a connection. The newbies in this range are Gerald Everett, who's been consistent so far this year. Good usage in that Chargers offense, which is an offense that we want as many pieces of as we can get. And then Logan Thomas, returning from injury, still getting his legs under him, but being productive early in the season. A guy that was tight end 4 just 2 years ago, working his way back up these ranks. And I expect him to continue to get more and more integrated into that offense as his legs get back under him after that injury. Down here in tier 3, we see some guys move down. TJ Hockenson hasn't been as productive as we would like there in Detroit, with Amon-Ra St. Brown just popping off. Tyler Higbee's continuing to get a lot of looks in the LA Rams offense. Hurst playing a lot of snaps for the Bengals. As that offense gets going, I expect him to get going a little bit more. So he's moving up in the tier 3. Evan Engram getting a lot of looks in Jacksonville. So these guys don't have that touchdown upside that tier 2 has, and obviously tier 1. But they are getting a lot of usage in their offenses. Down here in tier 4, Tyler Conklin is getting used a lot for the Jets, being very consistent early on. I don't think he has the ceiling of a lot of guys in tier 3 or 4, but I think he's going to be a safe play this season, week to week, getting you 8 to 12 points consistently, which is pretty solid at the tight end position. Cole Kmet is the big question mark here. Are the Bears going to throw more? They've got to. They've only attempted 28 passes. They need to get Kmet involved in this offense. That's going to happen, and I expect him to move up. But right now, it's hard to trust them just because the passing volume's not there, and they're running the ball real well. Irv Smith looked a lot better in week 2. After week 1, he's coming back from injury, so I expect him to slowly move up these ranks as well. And then we move to tier 5. I really thought Hunter Henry was going to be more involved in this New England passing game, but it just hasn't went that way so far. It doesn't mean it's not going to. Last year, he was very touchdown dependent, and I expected more usage, more targets and receptions in between the 20s from him, but they're just not doing that right now. And hopefully they change that and get him back up in the tier 3-ish somewhere the next couple weeks. That is the week 4 tight end tier rankings. If you liked it, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell for the algorithm, and don't miss any Roto Heat content going forward through the 2022 season and beyond. If you want to watch the running back video, you can click here. And if you want to watch the wide receiver video, you can click here. We'll see you in week 4.